After tonight, the Mariners are now a thing. Stories being written. Kyle Raleigh leads the league, second most home runs before the break. He wins the home run derby. Mariners win the World Series.
What are they going to do at the trade deadline?
We have so many chips we could put in. Like Harry Ford's probably the best catcher that's not on a major league roster right now, simply because Kyle's playing in front of him. You got a lot of chips. Go do something. They talk about Acuna, Matata.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't know.
Big contract.
Too much. What would you do if you're the Mariners?
There aren't any marquee bats available.
Well, okay, do the best you can. That's what I would say.
Justin Turner?
No, exactly. That wasn't the best we could. That was nowhere close to the best we could.
You hope Kade Anderson's ready in a couple years. And then you hope Emerson, their shortstop / third baseman, who's in single A, is ready. I think you're built for 2027.
Do the best you can. And if it's Eugenio Suarez retread, okay. I'll take 10 more bombs. Probably.
It depends on what you give up, right? Because you don't want to mortgage the future because you're so close. You've got Crawford. You've got
But
Cal
you don't.
Raleigh.
So you don't live in Seattle. You don't understand the narrative of all the fans up here. We are close. We're close enough.
You're not close. You're not World Series close.
I know, but we're playoffs. We're talking playoffs. Let's crawl before we can walk. I'm talking playoffs. I want a home playoff game. That's what I want. Just right now as it stands. I want a home playoff game.
So you want wild card.
Do the algorithm. Punch it in.
Home,
whoever gives us
get
plus.
Swept and you're happy.
We're building towards 2027, my friend.
We are in a sports dead zone. Pick up your cell phone and it's got one bar.
LTE.
You're in an area where there's no signal. There's no service. Tonight we had the home run derby. Tomorrow we got the All Star Game. Wednesday we got a 5-game WNBA slate. But then after that, it's 40 hours where there's no sports signal on your mobile phone, on a streaming device, on your iPad, because there's nothing out there. And don't you tell me the NBA Summer League, because Cooper Flag isn't playing, and 80% of the people in Summer League aren't even going to be on the opening day roster. Big Ben, we are in a sports dead zone that is going to start Wednesday evening, and it's going to pick up on Friday.
Wrong. The greatest golf championship in the entire sport, the Open, as it's called, will be played at Royal Portrush. So that's a major, behind the Masters, second biggest tournament in all of golf. Best tournament, too, by far.
Maybe it's not a dead zone. Maybe it's just like a choppy zone where there's only like 1 or 2 bars that are flickering in and out. It's not 5 bars like October where you've got hockey, baseball, football, college football. We are getting to the point of the year where we're kind of waiting for the NFL season to start, the Hall of Fame game, week 0, and there's really not a whole lot.
So we cutting off the pod here?
No, I'm here to tell you, you need to go watch the movie F1.
Ooh.
Summer blockbuster. Best summer blockbuster in the last 10 years. It has it all, Big Ben. A-lister. Brad Pitt. It's got a love story, an underdog story, a banger of a soundtrack, and a great producer, Jerry Bruckheimer. You got to go see it. Date night, you need to take your wife. She's going to love it.
Have you gone?
Yes. We went last Wednesday.
Highlight, low light of the film.
So, Jerry Bruckheimer, producer of Bad Boys, Top Gun Maverick, like all the big hits. So he's like big cinema production, high octane storytelling. So it makes you feel like you are in the race. 1. Okay. 2, they film during Grand Prix weekends. So if there's 12 teams, they got 7 to 8 minutes every F1 race on all the tracks to film. So like as you're like sweeping up for like something, they're like, go, go, go. And they sent the backup teams and the actors. So you really feel like you're in the race and it's authentic to like the tracks and the circuits. And that is like the best part is you feel like you're going around the turns as the car is going. It's pretty cool the way that they set up the movie to give it like a real life flavor to it.
Like you're back in your seat. Who's your guy?
I don't know enough about the race. I don't know enough about I know Lewis Hamilton. Everyone talks about it. I don't know enough about it. I just know that from my lack of knowledge about F1. I love the movie. It was great. Some people who know a little bit more about it can pick out things here or there. But like for a summer blockbuster movie, when you want a story, you want something to root for, you want to cheer, and you want a high speed, high drama action with a banger soundtrack, check it off the list.
Okay. Lando Norris, my guy.
That's your guy.
From the start. Just this short little dude. He just had his fun out there. He doesn't look like... I think he actually... So there's the Conductors' Cup, which is just what team does the best in F1. And then there's obviously the guy who races the best. And I think Lando won this past year.
Really?
Yeah, he's like the Seattle Mariners of F1. I will go watch it at some point. Will that make up for the Dead Zone, you think, in its entirety?
I'm saying this is what you need to do during the Dead Zone is go watch F1. Hello, and welcome to Big Ben and K Win. Each week we broadcast live on YouTube. Drop your comments below. More of an audio podcast person? Download, listen, subscribe anywhere you get your podcast. I'm K Win. He's Big Ben. We talked about Cal Raleigh. Talked about F1. There may or may not be a dead zone in sports right now. We might talk a little more golf and much, much more.
Okay. I do want to go golf. It fills this little void. Okay.
So you're admitting there is a void.
There's a void. There's a void, right? And the Open probably benefits from it. I think they play it early in like the Scottish Ocean Open just played out there, and I think they finished on a Saturday, so everything might be one day earlier. I might be wrong. I'm not really good with time zones, but either way, it's a game where there's elements. You're in where literally the game started. So there's a lot. It's not like your biggest bombers play well. It's like guys that know how to hit shots, play with the wind, all sorts of things. It's a really good tournament and a really good watch. But the other thing I want to talk about, we have the All Star Game for Major League Baseball. Why is there not an All Star Game for golf, for the PGA Tour and the Live Tour?
I actually like golf even more because they don't have an All-Star Game.
Why?
The NBA All-Star Game and the Major League All-Star Game are unwatchable. I can't watch it. That's like asking me if I'm going to eat a bowl of mushrooms or a bowl of anchovies. Neither. I'm not watching MLB or I like golf. Keep it the way it is. I'm a traditionalist.
Okay, here's what I'd like to, maybe I can sell you on this.
All right.
You and I would love to play with the pros. We don't know what it's like. We don't know what the tees. I want to see like scrambles with 2 pros and 2 Joes. And get ladies, guys, doesn't matter, but then they go out and they play. And you get to watch just as if you were, and you don't play it on some fluffy course, that you don't get to play. Play it on a course that like most would get to play so they could see like, hey, I played this hole before. That's Act A. Act B is get all the guys, do long drive competition, do closest to the pin, incorporate in some way friends, dads, caddies. It'd be a lot more fun. It would be a good weekend because there is lulls in the PGA Tour season.
Yeah.
Fill it with let's not call it an All-Star Game. Let's call it something different.
Showcase.
PGA
I like
Showcase.
it if I can vote it in.
If you get voted in?
If I can vote the players in. Like, I think it's got to be a fan vote.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would want to see closest to the pin, longest drive, all that stuff that you do in like some kind of corporate golf event or a charity event. I would love to see the pros actually do that. And to go to your point, pros versus Joes, it would be pretty sweet if somehow you get some regular people in and you could see if like on a par 3, if they could get it closer than a pro.
Yeah, you want to see that. You want to see a handicap take place because we don't get to see that. We only get to see it like, all right, I played to a 15 handicap, you played to a 10. We exchange strokes, maybe marginally better at some different things. I want to see like a 12 play with a pro just to understand how much better that is. in practice. And I think we'd see that. I think it'd be validating for the tour just how good those players probably are.
So you're a golfer, I'm not. What's the Tahoe thing, the Edgewood thing? Is that just celebrity? Is that no pros?
No pros. Most wonderful tournament there's ever been put on. It's on the shores of Lake Tahoe, right? We went there for a bachelor party. Probably one of my, top two, if maybe top, yeah.
Veteran Phoenix Open?
Yes, because it's on the water. Now, we took a boat out, right? So we're there in a boat, we're jumping out. And like there's a par 3 right along the water. And everyone's there throwing footballs, sign it, throw it back. It's great. And it's got, over the years, some higher profile names have kind of ducked out of it, but still Barkley's playing and so forth. Yeah, it's just all celebrities. So the course isn't the greatest, but they play a Stableford format where you get points for how much, you get a birdie at 5 points, eagle 9, pars worth 2, I think. The best thing you can do, one, I would say just go to the tournament.
Yeah.
Am I hitting?
It's always like a couple weeks after July 4th. I know that.
Exactly. Go to the tournament, then go to the casinos afterwards, because that's where you see. That's where you rub elbows with John Elway. Who else did we see? Too Short was there DJing the party. It's an amazing time in Tahoe for that tournament for sure. Absolutely.
Steph Curry usually plays, like Ray Allen plays, Vince Carter, Jimmy Rollins. There's always some good, like well-known, established, retired, former professional athletes.
Go. Just go. And the great part is you see like there's guys like Marty Fish and John Smoltz who are good players, and they'll like go every year to try to win. And then there's another like third that are just decent golfers and just kind of going to test their skills. And then there's the back half like Barkley and everyone else that's just there for their namesake and to get their name out.
What about your boy Tony Romo? There was always a rumor that he might turn pro.
Tony, I forget who his buddy is on the tour that he plays a lot with. I don't know. Tony's good. He's probably, he's probably a golfer as he was a quarterback. Like this, could get you there, but he can't make the putt. Like that might be him. I don't know.
Good on the front, awful on the back 9.
Exactly. Can't close. Okay. More Deadzone stuff?
I want to talk Mariners.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
The draft. I wasn't happy with who they drafted.
They fell to us. That's what
Kade Anderson?
So we had Tommy John in high school, as I understand it. So it's over. He's already had it. He can't have it again, can he? Good. It's over with.
Yes. You can't have it more than once. Otani had it twice.
Okay. Well, then he's in special.
Here's why I'm upset. The Mariners, they're really good at drafting pitchers and developing pitchers. Really good. What they're not good at is signing a free agent who's a power bat.
You wanted Holiday, didn't you?
Even Holiday. Let me finish. You have Jackson Holiday. He's 6'1", 180. He's like a number 1, number 2 hitter. Great shortstop. Ethan Holiday, 6'4", 218. His dad is 6'4", 230. He is built like his dad. He's going to be a middle of the lineup hitter. 3, 4, or 5 power hitter. He's third or short. I know you've got Emerson down in single A. What about Holiday at third, Emerson at short? What about J.P. Crawford? Oh, what about all these assets? You're building the future. Even Holiday, I'm so upset. They had an opportunity to get him. Now, I know they probably got a call from the Rockies and said, hey, wouldn't it be great if you didn't draft him so Ethan can come play where his dad played? I'd say, forget you.
The Mariners are too nice. Oh, no problem. Yeah, we'll take it.
Did the Rockies a favor.
Listen, on paper, right? Let's not talk projections. On paper, you just drafted the best pitcher in NCAA last year. Won a national title.
Yeah.
Dealt. Absolutely dealt. Probably the biggest sure thing in the draft. Paper, not projections. Paper. So for them, he fell to them. I think the Nats, they drafted some guy that was like 18th on most boards. So for the Mariners, they look at it as, do we do what you do, try to develop a third baseman to come. They say pitching is always going to be king probably for them in their park, right? I don't think they did the most horrible thing. They just
but on paper, even Holiday,
yeah.
number 1 pick overall. I know you have a pitcher who's great, but how about a player who plays every day? What I don't like about baseball is teams don't draft the best available player.
You're
They
right.
draft the best available player that they can pay. And that's why the Nats didn't get a Holiday. Like I read somewhere Holiday could get like the highest signing bonus because he's that good. And so a lot of teams just try to figure out payroll, position, all of that.
$11.2 million K-Win. That's the number for the number 1 pick. That was the pool, meaning that's the allotted amount for the pick. That's an amazing amount of money. And now you might know this. Can you negotiate with players up front to understand what signing bonus would get them in the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're an agent, you kind of,
right.
You leave a little wiggle room in that negotiation.
Right. So do you probably think that Kade probably came to the Mariners for a few $1 million less than Mr. Holiday?
Yeah.
Mariners are also thrifty. It's just.
With all that being said, Kade probably could be the first player from that draft to make it.
Well, we don't have any lefties, right? You look at our pitching. You got Kirby, right-hander, Gilbert, right-hander, Miller, Woo, Castillo. I mean,
Woo's from Cal Poly, by the way.
Woo! He's got flow. He was excited to be at that home run derby.
Yeah,
he's developed. You can never have too much pitching, can you?
No.
You can never have too much pitching.
I just want to see some bats every year.
It's the same conversation. Bats go to die.
Next year, same conversation.
It's where bats go to die. Seattle is where bats go to die.
You telling me Matt Holiday?
You know how happy
Matt Holiday in his prime couldn't put up numbers at the save. I still call it safe cow.
Matt Holiday probably would have had a third less home runs in his career if he played at the safe. And let's look at this.
He still could hit 30. He's not going to hit 50.
Let's look at this.
You don't even have any outside of Cal Raleigh. Who's the highest home run hitter? He's probably like 12 home runs.
Rosarena, like 14. But look at this through the lens of the kid. He just went to his dad's old organization where they will usher him into the lineup because they stink as quickly as possible. He's going to make a boatload of money, and he's playing in Hinners Park. Where would you rather go if you're that kid? To Seattle or there?
I'd rather go to Colorado. I'd rather go to Colorado, but I'm pushing for my M's here.
Oh, your M's. Come on.
Yeah.
The Giants are still...
Momentum is swinging. Cal Raleigh won the home run title.
Let's go.
He's breaking Griffey's records.
Let's go. I know. When are you coming up? I want to hear it.
I don't know yet.
Come on. The Astros are coming to town. Soon, like next week.
Wow.
Saturday. Get there. We're going to be there.
9 games out of first.
What? We're holding down the third spot in the wild card race.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. We did a little baseball.
Do you want to talk Devers? When you did respond to my text,
I did. I do want to talk Devers.
Devers.
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to. He's the cherry on top because I got so many questions about Devers. Are you happy with the Giants' first half?
If you would have asked me that question like June 20th, I would have said yes. But they started scuffling towards the end of the first half. The All Star Game couldn't have come at a better time for the Giants. I'm happy with the first half. I'm a little disappointed in the last couple of weeks. But hopefully, 4 days off, they can come out.
Long time.
And get something going. I think they need to make another trade. I think they need to add some more starting pitching. Their bullpen has been lights out. Their hitting's been okay, but their bullpen's been lights out.
Is Robbie Ray still holding it down?
Yeah.
He made the All-Star game, huh?
Yeah.
Next question. Dodgers, can they be stopped?
Yes, they can.
They can. How? Kryptonite. Go back to the Superman movie.
Juan Soto.
What do you mean? That he can
Soto's
stop him?
revenge.
So fast, the Mets are going to get him.
The Mets are going to get him.
Ooh, Mets are going to get him. Mets. I'd love to see a Mets Dodgers series. That'd be wonderful.
It's the Dodgers. It's the starting pitching. So in the regular season, they can outslug and just kind of win. In the playoffs, I don't know if they can consistently have good starting pitching because of these injuries. That's what worries me about the Dodgers.
Gotcha. All right, I do want to talk Devers. So take me through this. He's just blowing off the brass of the New York Giants or the San Francisco Giants? Like they're attempting to help him and kind of almost indoctrinate him into the organization, and he's blowing off Will Clark and now Barry Bonds. Is that?
I haven't heard those stories. Is that
so? From what I've heard, Will Clark volunteered to kind of come out and help him get familiar with first base and take him through some things. Blew him off. Barry Bonds reaches out and says, "Hey, this is a park I'm familiar with. I can help you batting from the left side." No, thanks, Barry. It's all good. Blows him off. So Devers, is he really a villain, or is he being painted in a bad light?
I don't know. Who are your sources?
I've got sources. No.
I haven't heard those stories. I'm not saying that they're not true. I don't know.
They also might be like
it'd be
AI
disappointing
driven.
if they were true. But
I mean, you can get you have sources. Go get some juju on our guy Devers.
I'll find out.
It seems like he's just, he comes into a new home and he's shitting in the toilet, not flushing. Like he's not really being.
I would find that strange though, because in his press conference he said he loved Barry Bonds. He loved going and watching him.
So is he the guy that's
right?
I'm the nice guy? Yeah. Here, I'm loving it, and then behind the scenes, he's the antagonist. I'm just saying.
What I do know, he's got lower back issues.
Ooh.
And so he hasn't been very productive lately because he's trying to play through this pain. I think he's getting shots. I think he's taking some anti-inflammatory stuff, but he hasn't been hitting, but he isn't healthy. The Giants are saying he maybe does not need to go on the IR or DL, so maybe a little rest, maybe a little Magic Mind, and he'll be ready to go.
Gosh, when's my Magic Mind?
Did you take Magic Mind today?
I haven't gotten it.
No, it comes tomorrow.
God, thank goodness. I still got your hat. I'm holding it hostage. All right, so Deadzone, we touched on golf, touched on some baseball. You don't like the Mariners draft. O'Hearn's an all-star. Maybe Cal talks to him a little bit this weekend. Says, hey, buddy, we could use a little bat. Our first baseman kind of.
I'm tired of the Mariners making these like B player moves. Like,
well, there's no A players, Kyle. There's none. Well, actually,
Ethan Holiday. Shouldn't get at him.
Yeah, we don't see Ethan Holiday at the All Star game. O'Hearn is at the All Star game for a reason. Maybe he's the only pick of the Baltimore Orioles, but I mean, I'm saying at what? Give me the last trade deadline thing where you're like, holy cow, like taken aback. Well, that's a big one.
The A's used to do it all the time,
right? But all I'm saying is you're like,
didn't the Phillies got Trey Turner? Scott Rowland to the Cardinals.
that was 1998. I mean, come on, there hasn't been any big bats or serviceable guys that you're.
David Justice, the Yankees in 2000.
Exactly. Suarez would be the only guy that would help us big in the corner. We could put Williamson, send him back down. O'Hearn would be nice. Our corner slots stink.
A's got Jermaine Dye in 2001. That was a great trade.
Jermaine Dye. Okay, who would you want? Kyle?
It was Soto. The biggest, to answer your question, the biggest trade was Soto to the Pods, and then he didn't do anything.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, not exactly, but there's no more big, like everyone, there's no. Justin Turner might make that top 50 list. There's just no one out there.
But this is the problem with the NBA and Major League Baseball is they get these players come up and they lock them into these contracts and there's extension after extension. and they don't move teams.
Can we get a quick Cags?
Yeah, 4 home runs.
4?
Yeah.
And what's the bet again? What are the
He's got to get to 15. We're definitely looking at the bottom half of the home run total. He's got to get to 15. 11 away. He could do it.
Look how dingy this thing is, too. I could use a new one.
We just got back from Salt Lake City.
I saw that little wedding.
Yeah, underrated city. People are sleeping on Salt Lake City, just like they're sleeping on my Utah Jazz.
Oh, jeez.
Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Filipowski is killing in Summer League. Ace Bailey, Lauren Marketing, Keontae George. Let's do an over-under Jazz bet right now.
32.
No way. They only won 17 last year.
You just said they're really good.
18.5.
What? 1 game, 1.5 game improvement? No.
Got a lot of rookies. We'll come back to that bet.
Well, listen, the Jazz are the Sacramento Kings of Utah. They're just not that
new
good.
Ownership group. They're building.
Okay.
Danny Ainge's in charge. You saw what he did in Boston when he got Tatum and Brown, and then he flipped that. He got Kemba, flipped him, got Horford.
Gosh, you can rationalize anything.
I can see a winner.
And then you
save
tell
this
me
podcast.
You can see I could see a winner. All right, set the over under 17.5.
Bookmark this podcast. We're gonna look back on this 2027 Jazz.
They're a winner. How many games are they gonna win? 18.
I just said stop sleeping on them. They're not gonna win the title next year.
But you can't sleep on them.
You can't sleep on the future. It's bright. At Big Ben Kwin _ anywhere you get your social media. It's TikTok, Threads, Instagram, YouTube. Watch us live. Also live on Spotify. Give us that 5-star rating. Download, listen, subscribe. We're in the Deadzone, so I had to wear this Hawaiian shirt to sparkle up this podcast. Go see F1. Go root for the Utah Jazz. Why do you have read receipts on my text messages?
I do on everyone's. I find it respectful to others, as in if I haven't got back to you, if I've read yours and it's been some time, generally you asked me a question, so I'm going to get back to you at some point, but I just don't want to.
So you have them on for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone. I have them on for everyone. Read receipts for everyone. What's wrong with that?
I feel like it doesn't help you. I texted you, you read it, and then you didn't respond. I'm like, I know you read it, so why don't you respond? So here's my analogy. You're like the basketball team that presses but doesn't like to be pressed. Someone who has read receipts doesn't want to be called out on their read receipts. And I'm calling you out.
Asking you to be empathetic towards the environment that I'm probably facing at that time. Put yourself in my shoes. What am I probably doing, Kyle? One of a million things, trying to take care of 2 girls under the age of 4. Do you have anyone like this in your life? You'll send a text, and they have it's almost as though they have like a texting cadence. Like it's like, okay, I replied, and then like 2 hours later they'll reply, and then it's kind of the same cadence. It's interesting.
Well, it's like, why are we doing this song and dance? I know you have your cell phone in front of you, and whether you have read receipts on or not, I know you're on your phone, and you saw my text, you just respond. Don't wait 2 hours. I don't want that cadence.
Do you see how often the ESPN little get refreshed, and it's just like a mess of weird news? Like they're just like, I wonder what people will click on, and it's.
I'll tell you what I clicked on. Klay Thompson's dating Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, jeez.